Hello, children. How are you? I hope you all are fine. Children, today we are here to discuss the chapters of GK. What is the first chapter? The first chapter is cities, towns, and states. What we'll have to do? You will have to match the cities and towns with the states in which they are located. See, on the left hand side, you have the names of the cities and towns, and on the right hand side, you have the states. Clear? So, what you will have to do is, you will have to match these cities and towns with the states in which they are located. So, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 serial numbers here. So, you can write the serial numbers in these boxes. For example, see if I see Kolkata, Asansol and Darjeeling. So these three cities or towns fall in which state? They fall in West Bengal. So here we have West Bengal. So we will write 2 over here in this box. Is it clear? In this way, we are going to solve this worksheet. Similarly, sorry I missed out the first one. Like Mumbai, Pune and Nagpur, they fall in which state? They fall in Maharashtra. So you are going to write 1 in this box. In this way, you will have to check out these cities and towns in which state they fall, and then accordingly you will have to write the numbers over here. Clear? You can obviously refer to your atlas. You can refer to your map, and then you can do the work. Clear? Now we come to the second chapter. Second chapter is also about India. It's touring India. Fill in the blanks using the help box. Like here you have the fill in the blanks, and if you go at the bottom of the page, you will see that the help box is given here with the names of the places, the monuments and the famous places. Okay, so what you will have to do is you will have to fill in the blanks with the correct answer from this box. Understood? What you have to do, you have to fill in the blanks with the correct monument. Okay, the names are given over here, so you will have to fill with these names. Understood? This is what you have to do in the second chapter. Now we come to the third chapter. Third chapter is all about classical dances of India. Now, in this chapter, you do not have the help boxes also, but you can find out it from other places. Even all of you have internet, so you can use the internet for this purpose. You can learn something good, something innovative you can learn. Okay, so these are the names of different classical dances from India. Okay, so you have to fill in the gaps which are given here. I can help you do the first one. This dance form begins with Alaripu, meaning flowering bud. This is which type of dance? This is Bharatnatyam. Okay, this is Bharatnatyam. Second one, in this dance form, the characters are defined by their costumes and makeup. The face of the artist is painted over to appear as though a mask is worn. This is Kathakali. So in this way, you will have to fill in the gaps to write the correct dance form. These are names of all classical dances from India. Okay, now we come to the final fourth chapter, today's last chapter, which talks about our constitution. Children, in this chapter you have no work to do, but you will have to read the constitution chapter. Okay, what are the features, what is our preamble and everything. I'll just read it for you once. The Constitution of India lays down the laws and guidelines that establish the structure, procedures, powers, and duties of government institutions. It also states the fundamental rights, directive principles, and duties of the citizens. So now here is the preamble, and then what is the feature of the Indian Constitution is given here. So in this chapter, you will have to just go through the chapter properly and try to solve these first 3 chapters by yourself. Anyway, I'll also send you the answer key. Clear? Okay, children, thank you. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.